Hello students. Today we are going to study about history chapter religious beliefs. In this chapter we are going to study about two powerful religious movements. The early medieval period in India witnessed the beginning of these two powerful religious movements. They are the Bhakti movement and the Sufi movement. By the 7th century AD, people had started worshipping a variety of gods. Each region and each community had its favorite deity. The rituals connected with worship also became more and more complicated. The ordinary people could no longer worship God directly. Many customs were cruel to people for lower castes and women received the sanction of religion. In response to such religious and social oppression, new ways of thinking emerged. Religious thinkers held debates on the true nature of religion and its meaning. They taught people that there was only one God and this God could be realized only through devotion or bhakti. Alvar and Nayanar saints. In the 8th and 9th centuries AD, in South India, groups of people called the Alvar and the Nayanar began to spread the idea of love, devotion, and service to a personal god. Nayanars worshipped Shiva while Alvars worshipped Vishnu. They came to be known as the Bhakti saints, and the movement of religious reform that they started came to be known as the Bhakti movement. Now, how did this Bhakti movement spread? The earliest of the Bhakti saints was Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya traveled throughout India to spread the importance of knowledge as a means to reach God. Other important Bhakti saints of South India include Ramanuja and Madhavacharya. Saints such as Ramanand, a disciple of Ramanuja, Kabir, Tulsidas, Mirabai, Vallabhacharya, Surdas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Dhyaneshwar, and Tukaram helped spread the Bhakti movement. And the sources to reconstruct these religious beliefs in 18th century were religious structures, texts, poetic compositions, and biography. So here we can see the different traditions. Despite belonging to different parts of India, these saints had many things in common. They believed in the oneness of God, they believed in bhakti or total surrender, they believed in the equality of all human beings, they believed that the way to realize God was through simple living and loving and serving others. They denounced elaborate rituals in religion and spoke against superstitions. They believed that people could pray to God in their own simple language. So these are the teachings of Bhakti saints. God is one, promote brotherhood, follow path of true devotion, emphasis on right actions. Now the second movement was Sufism. Sufism is the third sect of Islam, singing, dancing, loving God. And the sources were Sufi Khanqahs, manuals, Malfuzat, Taskiras. Just like the Bhakti saints, the Sufi saints, they are called as peers, beloved in meditation, love, and devotion to God rather than in rituals and rigid customs. They express their devotion through dance and music. In India, there were two important sects of the Sufis. One is Suhravadi and Chishti sect. Moinuddin Chisti was one of the most revered of the Sufi peers. He came from Lahore and made Ajmer his home. Nizamuddin Aulia was a popular Sufi peer of the 14th century. Amir Khusro. was one of the best known Sufi poets. He was a disciple of Nizamuddin Auliya. We can see now about the Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak was born in Nanakhana Sahib village, advocated a form of Nirguna worship. He was the founder of Sikhism. He was born in AD 1469 in Nankana Sahib, which was now in Pakistan, Talwandi district of Pakistan. He is considered to be one of the greatest Bhakti saints and was revered by both the Hindus and the Muslim Sufis. He believed in one God. He advised three practices: Nam Japo, that is, constantly chant God's true name; Kirti Karo, earn an honest livelihood; Vand Chapo, share with others; Kabir. Kabir was born to a Hindu family. He was brought up by Muslim family. Of all the Bhakti saints, Kabir is believed to have had the greatest influence on people and society. Through his sakhis, dohas, bhajans, he preached to the world a life of devotion, dispassion, and love for all. Thank you, children.